Hello, and welcome back to my channel where I am going to do my August bullet journal monthly spread for you. I have been on vacation this last week and a half of July, so I am just getting this done on the last day of July. A little later than I like to do, but here we are. So this video, I have tried to do some in real time so you can actually see how long it takes to do some of the watercolor lettering that I do. Sometimes when I'm watching some of the process videos on maybe Instagram or YouTube where they do a time lapse or they speed up the video, I think, wow, they do that so quickly. Well, guess what? That is called the magic of video editing. And so I do speed some of this video up for you because, you know, some of it is a little monotonous to watch. But I do love to watch these types of process videos where I can really see how long it takes a person to do their work. And so I'm doing that here in the beginning, and you can see the colors that I've chosen for August. Are based on actually the little theme that I'm going to do for this spread, which has some tropical elements. It has a parrot and some leaves and succulents, cactus, that sort of thing. So I went with an orange and this nice mustard yellow and a real pretty pink, and then this really nice green color that I love to use. It's a Daniel Smith color, and I use it in a lot of different things. I just think it has a really nice touch. And you'll see here that I do kind of an ombre watercolor technique, if you will, that I try to do each month for my monthly spread. I just think it looks really pretty when those watercolors blend and mesh together, and they kind of form new colors there sometimes, and I never really know how it's going to turn out, but sometimes I have to kind of tweak it and go back in and play with it a little bit, but I really like the way all these colors blended, and so yeah, it's a different color scheme than I think I've used in the past. August, I typically will do summery colors. I've done some watermelon themed August spreads, and so this time I wanted to stick with something really light and summery because I'm really sad that it's August. I always get sad in August because it's like the end of the season, end of summer, and that makes me a little melancholy, not gonna lie. I'm a spring and summer girl. Now I do like the fall, but I do always get a little sad at the end of summer. I don't know why. I think it's just goes back to my school days of having to go back to school. But anyway, so here I am adding in the days of the week for my calendar grid, and I just pick a color and use my water pen. I use the tip to try to make that, it's pretty small actually, and I do love this water pen for that reason because I can get really thick and thin lines with it. It just has a great consistency. The firmness of it is lends itself to making the thicker lines that I like to do, and then with the thin lines, so you can see here I'm using that for each day of the month. So now I am going to add in my little quote that I like to do on this calendar spread each month, and I just like to use something uplifting, something that will give me a little lift whenever I turn to the month to see what's going on. And this time I am using Find Beauty in the Everyday, and I think that's important. If you follow me on Instagram or Pinterest, you know I love me a good quote, and I like to share those out a lot. And I just came across this one and thought it would be a nice one for August. And once again, I'm just, my handwriting is nothing special. I just kind of pencil that in and then go over it with watercolor. And then you can see here I'm adding in just some doodles all around the page. sometimes I use stickers, other times I use watercolor, just whatever floats my boat that month. And I'm just putting some little leaf motif and some just doodles all around to just add some dimension, add some interest to the page. And probably I'm the only person that would ever notice, but I did go and get a manicure in the middle of the day while I was in the middle of filming this. So my nail color changed, which I just find hilarious. So now I am using one of my favorite things to use, which is my Finetec metallic watercolors, and this gold is just delicious. I love it. I love to go over my other watercolors with it. It just adds such a pretty metallic sheen to the page, and I use it on any watercolor that I do. It's really pretty to use as a splatter. I don't know, it just gives a nice subtle touch, and I go over every element on the page with that actually. And so now I'm going to add in my stickers. I'm using some Happy Planner stickers and then just a sheet of clear stickers that I bought at Hobby Lobby last year. And that's where the little tropical touch comes in. And then I go over everything with a thin liner. And I'm back to my old school Sakura Micron Pigma pen here because I cannot find my new favorite lining pen, which is my Faber Castell Pitt superfine pen. I have looked everywhere, couch cushions, bags, floor, cannot find it. I don't know where it is, but I've ordered a new one because that's what you do when you are when you can't find something. You just you get on Amazon or Blick, or I think I ordered a new one from Blick this time. So here I am adding my washi tape to the edge as I always do. I make a little tab so it's easy to flip to the month, add in some birthdays, and that's it. So thank you so much once again for watching. Please subscribe and let me know what else you would like to see. I love doing these videos.